Just checking to see how laggy my stream is. Okay, it's not that bad. Wait. Well, let's get into it. So basically, how this run works is, as far as I know, the only place where a sign will generate, or actually not generate, like appear as loot in a chest, or just, actually wait, no. In an igloo, there is signs in an igloo, so that's a possibility too. But other than that, the only other place to get it is from a spruce village chest. So basically, I'm gonna go for any run where I see a spruce forest, because those give me a chance. Or if I'm in a tundra. If I'm in a tundra, that is also a possibility. Okay, that's a dead run. To be honest, I could just let this stuff peaceful, but that kind of takes away from the challenge. I'd say you have to be on at least easy for this. Even though in the best of conditions it shouldn't take that long to complete. Let's see. I didn't start the timer, did I? Oh, I did it. Timer started. Good. Starts on its own. That takes a bit further. Yes, sign percent. I'm trying to find a naturally generating sign in the fastest time possible. So that means I either have to go to an igloo to get the sign in the tundra, or find a spruce village and hope that there is a sign in one of the chests. Those are the only two that I know of that automatically generate. I made this up. I doubt it's an actual speedrun thing. Oh, there's a swamp. A spruce forest. No. What am I doing? Most of this is probably gonna be letting up for us. Oh. Um. This could be a world record. Oh well, I mean, there's a sign, but I'm not. I'm specifically going for the one in the chest. You know what? I'm gonna. It's gonna be the one in the sign is gonna have to come from the from a chest. It cannot be already placed down in the world. These houses could have it. No. Oh. Broken my ankles. And there. And there either. Okay, yeah, so there are 3 known places, or at least 3 known methods of obtaining a sign. And Yeah, so I'm gonna set the spruce sign from Spruce Village chest. It has to be generated as loot. And I don't know the exact chance that it happens. Um, uh, um, there's um, sorry for the wait. Why is it? I don't understand. I'll be right back. I gotta fix my split. Okay. I'm hoping this works. I fixed it, I think. Ended up just making 2 timer segments. This works. Okay, it does work. And run right down. Okay, step 1, get to the high ground. Okay, this is possible. So I'm gonna play it out. So to find village. That's weird. To just kind of spin us out. That extend lights. Saying to stop. Okay. I just want you, please. Give me a village. Oh. Yeah, let's speedrun this one. So the run will end once you find the spruce sign. I think it's the only. Pretty sure it's the only village that can generate with it. There is something that generates with it in any other one. Hold on, let's see. This is a good RSG one? No. I mean, that's good in general. RSG? No. There's no obsidian in there. I'm not there. Is there? Is there like always sometimes a chair? No, there's an over here. What's in that? There can be saddles in that? Interesting. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna do this for. I see a giant portal, so I'm gonna go check that out. Because I really don't get to see those that often. There might be a village over here, there might not be. Can't really tell because of this other hill. But will we get a notch apple? I'm sure there's a notch apple percent, right? Nope. No apple. No notch apple. Sad moment. That hurt. Good. doubt there's a village over here. Yeah, there isn't. So let's back there. Yeah, I wonder if it would be possible to find the world of my successful survival world as far as the amount of time available. I doubt it. It's really not that possible. One, there's no evidence left of it, except for what's in my brain. There's literally nothing that says it exists on this planet, except for me. One of the unique things that I do remember about it is that the spawn was next to a very shallow, it was 1 block deep, like water area, and then there was an ocean. There's also like a desert nearby. Because then within a couple 100 blocks. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, if I were to go and actually try and find it, chances that I find it would be so unlikely that it wouldn't even be worth it in the first place. But I loved that world. Playing it for like one or 2 years. Well, from whenever I created it to basically whenever the PC that it was on died. Sad thing is I could have recovered the world. I just asked, can you please for this and put it on the cloud? Because parents were able to get it up and running to get like pictures off of it, and it just didn't ask. Big mistake. Because now it's in the dump. I mean, all good things come to an end. There's life and death. I never know. I could find it. Most likely not. That'd be very interesting. Cause the distinct things I do remember about it, there was kind of like a small cave around there, the area of respawn. Not very visible. Obviously, there's that weird shallow area thing, or the ocean. There's a desert off right through the left of the ocean, left direction. You face out the ocean and go left through the direction of it. There's also this kind of weird, like, rock formation, and it's kind of like a hill. The problem with it is it's been so long now that my memory is getting fuzzy. I don't know. I have to load up, like, Minecraft 1.6. Load up Minecraft 1.6 for that. And I can't seed find it because in order to do that, I have to literally recreate everything from memory that was in the spawn of that world. And all I know are minor details of it. I'm saying that sign percent speedruns have to be get the spruce sign from Spruce Village. I don't know. Minecraft has lost its feeling of happiness for us. I don't know. It's kind of dwindled in me. I've become too smart with the game. Yeah, I have fun, but I'm unable to really have fun on my own. At least for a long amount of time. Because Minecraft, it feels a lot different now than it did. Way too different. Um, you know what? I'm gonna try and find a spruce village to kind of actually show what we're actually looking for here. So this probably isn't even. Okay. That really sucks. Yeah. It's just rolling, sweetie. Yeah. This is cool, I guess. Um, very odd village. Easy, just hard to find space for lunch. Uh, talk about it. I just thank you. Now, if this thing will actually give me the right blue, that one doesn't have it. Yeah, I know. Okay, good. Just checking. That one doesn't have it. This one might have it. Nope. I think this one might have it too. Does not have it. Okay. Ah, please. How is this a spruce village? Yes. This one tree in the middle makes it the entire thing a spruce village. Um. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sign percent speedrun. Will I finish a run? Find out by watching the rest of this stream. This is cool. I'm gonna go look at this. Thank you, game, for telling me I can make a bow. Some of the things I hate about game updating is doesn't feel like Minecraft anymore. There's less and less like Minecraft, basic Minecraft, like the old style. No sprint swimming, no crafting book, no acacia village biome stuff, no new villages, no nothing. Just the old Minecraft. back to like the horse update 1.6. After 1.9, the game stopped. Like up to 1.8, it was changing a bit, but not so much to the point where it didn't really feel like the original Minecraft. After 1.9, that changed, especially because of the introduction of the elytra. Kind of took Minecraft and turned it into a new thing, which is being changed over and over and over again. With so much being changed each time, it's just like, stop, please. It's becoming an entirely different game at this point. But I mean, the update is cool. I'm gonna play it, but it's not your traditional Minecraft. Or at least my traditional one. Because I started out with like Minecraft Demo Edition for the phone. The physics were a bit different. It looked different, it felt different. Like kind of on the mind level, but it was like an early version of Minecraft basically. Pre-release. And for your phone. I mean there was the actual Minecraft, but this one was free, so you know, free. It was fun except for the fact that you couldn't save your world, so it was basically one and done. But yeah, it was very interesting. And then I started playing. I don't remember when, but regular old Pocket Edition with the 128 by 128 worlds. I think it was. Yeah, that was weird. Weird but fun. Did some stuff. At that point in time, I was only doing creative mode because I didn't know game mechanics. And then yeah, I think that updated a bit, and then eventually I got the trial version of Java Edition. And at this time, what was this, like 2013, early 2013? Like early 2013. At this time, there was no like the recipe book. There was no recipe book. There wasn't really any guide to how to do things. It was do things your own way. Look it up if you have to. That sort of thing. And when I started, I literally ended up on the beach, and I didn't know how to craft anything. Didn't even know how to make a crafting table. I was really putting sand and like dirt and gravel in the the 2x2 crafting grid, and trying to see if anything would work. If I had been successful enough, I might have accidentally made course dirt, but I don't even know if that existed at that point. Like, this was bare bones Minecraft. And yeah, that was that. Now sign again. Shoot. Sprint. Um. Yeah. But um. Yeah. I got into Minecraft, and I knew a lot. I looked up so many recipes for stuff. It's kind of insane. um. Let me see if there was anything that I missed. Um. So that was my first experience with Java. Got really into it. Really after I learned how to like make everything. Actually, the reason I didn't know how to make anything even though I played Pocket Edition was because everything was auto-crafted. You see the grid. Um, you don't actually see the grid. You just click on what you want crafted in, and boom, crafted. Uh, and yeah, so that was that. I didn't know how to make anything. So yeah. And uh, um, I liked playing on the one world that I had, but another one I liked playing on was um, my stepdad's world. Uh, he he only had one world. He had like a giant dirt castle like thing. I don't really know why. Just like to experiment on it. He literally mined out without a beacon and with like iron tools the like entire underground area of like where his base was, and this was like Y level 60 all the way down to bedrock. Everything mined out. It was amazing. Must have taken a while. Yeah. Um, Remnants of the past. After that, went through all that. We ran 1.8 and like just before 1.9 update. Um, Computer dies, lose all my worlds, and just about everything on that. PC. But, we got one probably a month or two after that again. By that time, I think 1.9 was out. And at this point, I was in my experimental phase as far as creative mode. I'd kind of passed through my survival phase, for the first one at least. And I just kind of tested things out in creative mode, messed with command blocks, did random things. One of my more favorite things to do was in survival make all of the ores generate anywhere. This was like 1.13, I think, with the custom generation. That was fun. I just like make structures out of a bunch of ores. I could understand why they removed it, but it was a really fun thing to play with. So, 1.17 cave generation. Hello. Yeah, I do remember you. Oh, this one's dead. So yeah. I went through that just after, like a month or two after 1.15 was released. That PC decided to die. Stuff happened, that was like 2018-ish. No, wait. 2018. Early on in 2019, that was when that was. And I ended up, I think that's when it was, right? I don't know. I ended up getting Minecraft for my Switch and playing that until like just last summer. And last summer I got back into Java. And I ended up here now. I also kind of played on like multiplayer servers for the first time, really, when I came back. Because I really didn't plan them before. I was more of a single player person than a multiplayer. The only multiplayer I did was Pocket Edition with my family. Yeah, it was kind of like there was a lot of alternating periods of time in there where I played like more of Pocket Edition or more of Pocket Edition or more of Java Edition or more of Bedrock. ending that part, I should probably explain to you what exactly I'm doing. Um, Basically, the idea of this speedrun is fastest I've ever actually speedrun it's fastest I've ever speedrun Minecraft. Just Bedrock Edition was just over 2 hours. Java Edition was like an hour and 30 minutes, I think. The point of this speedrun though, sign percent, I made this up myself. I doubt it's an actual thing. I tried to look for it. Nothing came up. The point of this speedrun, you try to find a spruce village, and then in one of the chests in that village, there sometimes is a sign. So you're trying to find that as fast as possible. Yeah, it appears to be quite rare because I haven't been able to find it. I've been able to find I found like 3 spruce villages so far. None of them have had it though. Another fun fact about me, I never beat the Ender Dragon until like 2019 because I just didn't have a reason to. The only reason I beat it in 2019 was because of because it was a multiplayer world with my cousin and his friend. That was like the first time I'd actually beaten the Ender Dragon legitimately. I had done it before in creative mode. But I mean, I didn't really have a reason to. Because I just don't know. It was me. There wasn't any reward from it in a single player world for me. I mean, there is now. You can get on Elytra, but even before 2019, I didn't really have a reason. I just played survival for what it was. Didn't play it. I've beat the dragon several times since then, since 2019. I've also gotten into multiplayer more. Don't play as much single player. Because I'm quite literally too good at the game to actually be interested in survival anymore. Well, not survival, in single player survival. Yeah. I feel like I'm just talking to you. So sometimes I'm just talking to no one. It's like, I mean, either way, I'm like, what can I talk about? Because I'm not a very talkative person IRL. I'm like an introvert. Approximately half of my talking is done on Twitch. um, um, I'm gonna go until I find one more spruce forest tiger biome thing, and then I'll probably stop this speed one. I don't know if I'll continue streaming or whatever, but um, I would really enjoy it if I could just go back to my channel. Things were much easier and simpler. I didn't have to worry about being good at the game to be good at the game, if you know what I mean. I also didn't know, like, what redstone was. The best thing I could do with redstone before, like, my creative, like, phase was power, like a minecart rail. That's all I could do. Oh, and power a piston, that's it. That's all that I could do. I could do nothing else. Did not know how redstone worked. Couldn't even make a redstone clock. Actually, I think I knew how to make a redstone clock with like redstone torches. Maybe, I'm not sure. I wasn't very experimental with redstone before 1.9. After that, I kind of slowly got into redstone more and more. Because I started messing around with command blocks. I had a lot of fun with that. I actually started making my own Skywalk map, and then, you know, computer dies. Computer go brr and lose everything. Start over times 2. I don't know. I'd just like to at least find a village with a spruce village, please. Oh. The thing is, I try to get back into survival, but I can't slow myself down. It's like, no matter what, my brain is set to speedrun the game. Yeah, now you can just learn anything about redstone on YouTube. Kind of what I did. Oh my. Jeez. That's not as bad. I just want to find a space reaction. Yeah, so, basically, didn't really know that much about redstone. I could mess with command blocks and stuff, like 1.9 to 1.15. After that, I kind of survival on Bedrock with my friends. We kind of did some redstone stuff, not that much. And then I'm pretty sure you know about Lagoon stuff. I don't really know. Uh, I became smarter with redstone, but like I understood a lot about it like a few months before I came like entered the Lagoon SMP. Um, but I learned about it pretty quickly and how it worked and stuff. Like I'm a redstone geek and a speedrunning geek in Minecraft basically. Um, and on the Laguna SMP, one of the first things I did was set up a small sugarcane farm that still sits in my base. It's literally the most inefficient thing possible. Well, not really. It's more efficient than other ones. But I mean, it's produced a lot. And that I've just kind of gotten a lot better, especially with the Laguna SMP. One of the craziest things with redstone that I've done was on the Laguna SMP. I fixed the very first Enderman farm. Made it a lot better and safer, kind of. Well, actually, no, I did make it safer. People made it less safe as time went on. Um, and I fixed the Enderman farm, even though I had never seen a video about how to make them, or how they worked, or anything. I just had a vague understanding that the Endermite was what aggroed the Enderman, and then the Enderman cannot get to the Endermite, so I just kind of like got the Endermite back, put a roof above so that the Enderman couldn't get to it, and then I made a lot of other stuff, including the storage system to it. Uh, yeah, that storage system. It was a bit scuffed, but I did get it to work, and it worked very well. What I hated the most was how people vandalized it. But I've made a ton of farms on the Laguna SMP. Most of them I had never made before. So yeah. I didn't really. I just played Minecraft for what it was before 1.9. Like, I literally had a sheep farm, and that was basically what most of my attention was focused on. I had a lot of different colored sheep, and I made a giant wool tower. I didn't have that big of a house, too. That is actually one of the only worlds that I've they and I don't know. One of the only worlds where I've ever used bricks in anything is that one world. Like my house was kind of made out of bricks, stuff. Yeah. Um, if you're talking about the end, uh, like like um like 12, cool, whatever your name is. talking about the end, like the land on the Laguna SMP. That was actually for the Netherite Beacon project, which literally flopped after the first day. We got 3 blocks of Netherite the very first day, and then nobody showed up after that except for me. I tried to stay committed to it for like the next week, and I gathered like 3 more like actual like pieces of Netherite, Netherite ingots. It was pretty bad. Um, but I mean, I just experimented in that world. I didn't do much. I don't know. I'm just. If I could travel back in time, I would go back and say, keep this old PC, even though it doesn't do anything. Save it for later in life so you can fix it and get your worlds back and stuff. Both of them, really, because I lost a lot in both. And I've just kind of. It's just. Fragmented. My mind is fragmented over the time. But I've played Minecraft for roughly 9 years now, I think. Yeah, just about. But I mean, I can't wait for the Lagoon to SMP to be reset. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get to do stuff that I didn't really. I kind of made a base, did some stuff. Didn't really make a bigger base. I just kind of lived in that for the entire time. Which was from. I joined the. I know this. I joined the his Discord server and the SMP on like the same day, so like September 25th. And from September 25th of 2020. From then up to now, on that SMP, I've lived in my one base. It's small and quite cluttered, but I mean, it's functional. I don't need anything more than that. But the thing is, I'm also not that great at building. And I'm not one to plan out my builds either. Except for the one time I did plan for my Hardcore Season 2 base, which never got anywhere close to completion. eh. Um, yeah. Had a lot of ups and downs through my Minecraft life. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. It's, I don't know. We had some good attempts with the sign percent speedrun. Didn't finish any, because I couldn't literally find a sign. It's the easiest thing to do. Just depends on luck. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I will be streaming probably sometime next week. Probably be able to stream a bit more because, well, I mean, I should be able to stream a bit more because I am on break from school, like over this past week. But I just I've been bored. I haven't had any streaming ideas. Um, I might try doing something similar to something I started today when I was bored. That's a lot in the world. No trees challenge. I might stream something like that. Basically, you can't break any trees. I kind of altered it a bit in my own way. I cannot get any wood except for mine shafts, from mine shafts, and from loot in chests. If the wood is in a chest, I can, like if it generates in a chest, I can use that. So basically, it's very hard, and I found that the most ideal village really to have is a tundra village, surprisingly, because I feel like they have a, well, actually no, not the tundra village, just a village that has a stonemason in it. Now, this might seem weird because you're like, it's not. Okay, bye. I'm gonna end stream soon, but um, like stonemasons are kind of overlooked at oftentimes because it's like their trades, they don't give you that much. Here's the thing: clay. It's you don't have to mine it with anything. You can mine it by hand, so you don't need any tools. And like, if you find a village with a weaponsmith, toolsmith, armor, farmer, maybe a librarian, not really needed, and a stonemason, those are pretty much the things you need to be successful. You have a good night too. But yeah. So I might stream something like that, I don't know. But I mean, I had a good time. Good time with the stream, good time attempting that sign percent spoof speedrun thing. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.